Hello, my name is Kevin. We're just going to put this brand new program on YouTube, and the only way we can do this is through your help. First, I'd like to give you a brief rundown of my past. I first became interested in Nepal in the year 2005. There was someone I met. He was travelling to Nepal, and he was interested in supporting the children in that country to make a difference to these children's lives. And what I'm reaching out to you today to tell you my story as part of that movement. In 2005 we took a team to Nepal. There was, I think, roughly 10, 12 of us. Can't remember exactly how many. We took a team over. We visited this children's home. It was a rented property. 50 children. There was 25 boys, 25 girls. It was just an incredible experience for me because I had never been to Nepal ever. And what impressed me most was how these children had so little. I remember they didn't even own a toothbrush. Their personal belongings would fit into a shoebox. They shared everything. A bit different to us here in Australia, where we want the latest and greatest. These kids had nothing. No Game Boys, no set-top boxes, no mobiles. There was nothing in 2005 other than these children. They played with a bunch of rubber bands. They used to bounce them on their ankles. And they had a board, a current board, which was similar to a game of pool. And they used to smack these little discs around on the board, and they'd fall down the hole, very similar to a game of pool, but I played on a board. And this is their only possessions. They never had a push bike. They had nothing. They did attend a school. They were going to school when I first met them. And we decided through our team that we wanted to get these children sponsored. And remember, there was 50 children, boys, 25 boys, 25 girls. So what we did, we took lots of photos of the children. We got information as much as we could. Now, some of these children were orphans. Some had one parent, some had two. They came from families that were right out in the mountains. We're talking, my girl alone that I sponsor, she is 3 days travel by vehicle, bus, then 3 days walk into the mountains before she even gets to her village where she lived. Now, this is the sort of remote villages these children, have come from. So we fell in love with these children, and they certainly fell in love with us. Not that we had a bit of a language barrier, which is very difficult because Nepali is not an easy language to grasp. And I must admit I have improved since then. And so what we did, we took lots of photos of the children. We got as much information on their background, if they had a parent or brothers or sisters. They call them siblings in Nepal. We got as much information on these children as we could, and we come back to Australia. We put it out there. We put them up on the wall. All these children were snapped up quickly. Everyone wanted to sponsor one of these beautiful children. So that's where it all started back in 2005. In the home, the children were all sponsored. So then we went from there to providing for their needs as best we could. Since then, I've travelled backwards and forwards to Nepal, sometimes 2 times a year, sometimes 3. I'm coming up this year, 2012. I'm going to Nepal very shortly. We're taking a team with me. And we're very excited because this is a new country. The people I'm taking with me have never been to Nepal, and they're apprehensive to obviously of what they're going to see in Nepal because it's such a beautiful country. I love the people. I love this country. God has put this on my heart for the people in that country. I want to do as much as I can from Ismadli. I have a family here in Australia. I have 3 children. I have 6 grandchildren. I love them very dearly. But these people are totally separate and a whole new thing for me to focus on something different. I've always been focusing on myself, and that was not a good thing. I was always about take, and me. Well, this has changed me. God has changed me totally. My thinking, everything. So now I have someone else. I have this family overseas that I support. And it just brings me such joy to go there each year to see these children, to bless them in every way possible, and to make a difference in their lives. We just want to bless the people in this country, and I'd love it if you could come on board with us. Please jump at this opportunity. It may be the opportunity of a lifetime for you to see a whole new culture, a whole new country. And Nepal is only a very small area. I'll just give you a quick rundown. It is about half the size of Victoria. Victoria has about 3 to 4 million, I believe, people. Nepal, which is half its size, has 30 million roughly. 30 million people, the latest stats. What I'd like to do, if you're really interested in this, subscribe, hit the button up above, keep an eye on our new channel. We're excited, and there'll be more teams also next year in 2013. It's an exciting time, and if you want to be on board, please contact me.